Okay, hello. This is video 3 and this is about the possible uses of video self-modeling. I'm just going to give you some ideas of ways I've used it and ways that I know others have used it and what the research says that it can be used for. So the first one we're going to talk about is social skills. So this is things like appropriately greeting people, how to turn take in games, how to share. These could all be little topics for a video self-model. Had an amazing success for a child who could not share his toys. So I just got some really brief footage of him playing alongside another. And there was a slight exchange of toys in that moment. But when I made that into a loop and repeated that piece of playing where he was playing alongside another, and I said something like, we'll call him John. John likes to share his toys. John is happy when he's playing with other people. And in that little video, he saw a new possibility for him to be able to share toys. There was only like literally 3 seconds of video where he was actually sharing that toy, but I put it on a loop and it looked like it was happening for the length of the video, and it had a profound effect where this child was allowed others to sit with him and play with toys rather than never sharing his toys. So there's just one idea of social skills or play skills. Play skills is another one. How to use the toys appropriately, showing how do you actually drive the cars, or what do you do with the dolly, rather than flicking the dolly or banging the dolly. Let's demonstrate the actual play of how do you actually do that. So there's an idea on play skills. We're just going to go briefly across them all today, and then I'll make a video about each one in much more detail in videos to come. Functional skills. So we've made heaps of videos on how to actually do things like how to brush your teeth, how to pull up your pants and get dressed, how to eat and feed yourself. That was a really successful one that we did for a child who would only use his hands to feed himself. So we showed him himself using cutlery. We tricked him and made it look like it. He didn't actually do it, but in the video it looked like it, and when he watched it, he started feeding himself because he had those skills to do it. So there's a whole how-to range. There is, and around the home, that is huge, right? That is all sorts of things there in self-care, dressing, eating, how to make basic things like toast or a cup of tea, how to use things around the home. So social skills, communication skills. So this could be about how to use your device better. If you have an AAC device, how to actually use it better, or to remember to bring it along, or how to navigate a particular page in a pod book, how to actually do that stage in PECs that you want them to move into next. So communication skills, this is another really big one, and I'll do a whole video on this, but I just want you to start thinking about what's possible. Academic skills have been done here. This is really a big one in primary schools. I can see a lot of potential here on things like reading fluency, spelling. We've made really successful ones on using scissors, handwriting skills. There's been research done on math skills, basic number skills, and understanding number with concrete objects and demonstrating the child using the concrete objects to understand basic math concepts. I have had some really big successes. My biggest successes have been on things like toileting, sleeping through the night, walking, talking. We've had big success on these really key skills using video self-model. So because these big ones are so powerful, I will make an individual video about each one of these as well coming up to show you, and they'll have the title of what they're about, to how we can actually use video for these really key things, particularly in the home. Okay, I have a YouTube channel where you can find all these videos called The School of Video Self-Modeling. So if you want to see them all in sequence, they're all there. That would be really good if you went over there and subscribed. Going back to Peter Dowrick's saying, beyond capability, but not beyond possibility, thinking about what is possible and then making a video to show them what's possible. So let's do this together. Let's show your kids what's possible.